Action.
Hi, good evening to you all. You are welcome to our media sports page, and this is our continuous coverage of the FIFA Club World Cup 2025 edition. This is the first ever edition in the history of football. And then, guess what? We are up in the final stages of the competition. This is the grand finale featuring England's finest, Chelsea Football Club, based in London, and then also Paris Saint-Germain, who are also from France, the pride of France. Yes. We'll be running you through commentary, and then I'm here. My name is Courage Kwame. Also with me, I have Mercy. Mercy, you're welcome.
Thank you.
We have a final at our hands to watch.
Yeah. Excited.
Okay, so before we start though, make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. We are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and then also other social media portals. It's our media sports page. Give us your thoughts, your comments, your likes, everything. Share us to reach more followers, and also give us the like button, and then tap on the notification button on the YouTube page especially. Recommend us to your friends as we bring you up to speed, and then news daily on this particular channel. So before we go though, Messi, what has been your biggest take of the tournament so far, your general overview?
I think so far I'm really impressed with the quality that I've seen, and I don't think like I stopped in my tracks to think that Chelsea would make it this far. Wow. To be very honest,
you underrated Chelsea from the
I didn't really see them coming.
Okay.
Up until the quarterfinals, I was like, oh,
wow,
Chelsea.
You're progressing.
So I was like, so in the semi-finals when they finally booked their spots, I was like, I now realized that okay, this is real. But then there's been talks that Chelsea did not face like serious European clubs. They faced South American clubs.
But can you be fair to them? They were in the same bracket.
I mean, at the end of the day, they are in the finals.
Yeah, that's what matters most.
Yes, that is what matters.
Oh, okay.
So yes, that's all for me.
Okay, so before, let's look at the road to the final between Chelsea and then Manchester City. PSG. My guest just said Chelsea didn't quite meet stronger opponents. Do you side with her, or do you think Chelsea only beat those who were in front of them? Whoever they met, they made sure they did justice. Because people have same argument. They say PSG met Real Madrid.
Yeah. They met
Inter Milan.
Yes. They met
Bayern Munich.
Exactly.
And then the likes.
All the big European clubs.
Yes, and then they sail through. But then Chelsea meet Palmeiras.
Yes.
Benfica.
Fluminense. Did they meet Fluminense?
Yes, Fluminense.
Yes. So it's giving.
They managed to swerve Al Hilal, Inter Milan, Manchester City, and the likes.
And we were all in the same bracket.
So would you say it was pure luck on the side of Chelsea?
Up until today, I used to believe it was luck. But looking at some of the conversations I have followed so far, it's looking like Chelsea may just pull a surprise.
Oh wow, you are very sure of that.
I'm not sure, but it is beginning to feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so teams have come out already. They've done their preparation towards this match. They've had the how do we call it, warm up, and then lineups are also confirmed. It will be going through it very quickly, very pretty soon. But then, as of now, Chelsea are playing at the MetLife Stadium in the USA, where they will meet PSG in the grand finale of the Club World Cup. This is the first ever Club World Cup that 32 teams are being featured. The money at stake is very, very, very high. Up until now, Chelsea had made over 80 million.
Yeah, the last time they had made, so there's no new publication on their current financial standards, but the last time there was a publication, they had fairly surpassed about 80 million. So yeah, they are doing well.
Yes. So back to performance. You see, Chelsea started this whole performance from the group stage. They won their first one. Both teams lost. Interestingly, both teams lost their second matches.
Yes. So I think
to very feeble side. Sorry to use the word feeble, but to Brazilian oppositions.
Exactly.
Losses that we didn't even think of.
The Brazilian teams.
Chelsea lost to Flamengo.
And
then PSG also lost to Botafogo.
Exactly.
Wow. So, since then, that on record, that's their only loss. They've won all matches.
All their matches so far.
So they've all played 6 matches each. They won 5 and then lost 1. Chelsea has scored 14 goals in the process, whilst Manchester City has 16. Why do I keep mentioning Manchester City?
Maybe you wanted Manchester City.
Maybe yes. Well, yes, PSG. That's Paris Saint-Germain, the Alele Blue. They have 16 goals. That's 2 goals more than Chelsea. And then
is that a sign?
That means they score a lot. That means they score a lot. But
so
then there are players to watch in this particular game, though.
Yeah.
Talk of Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto,
He has
he's
3
been
goals.
talked about a
And then,
lot.
yes, there's a probability that he might go on to win the golden boot or goal king. Or if he manages to score one and then wins the trophy, who knows? Because I know other players are on 4 as well.
Yes.
So if he's able to score one, it makes the tally 4 and then with the cap. And then also they have Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez
also on. Yes, Enzo has 13 assists, the leading, the king of assists in this particular competition.
Yeah.
And then there are other players also scoring 2, 3, and then PSG.
Look at PSG. You can mention about 5 players who have scored
More
in this tournament.
Yes. They are team.
Exactly.
Yes.
That is
team effort.
the quality that people have been talking about so far.
Yes.
Okay, maybe in Chelsea we can single out. You see Pedro Neto, Joao Pedro.
Yes.
Maybe
Pedro scored one twice in one match.
Yes, one match. So we can even say Enzo Fernandez is good at assists. But when it comes to goals,
yes. And then talk of consistency. This Paris Saint-Germain team has been consistent since their win against Man City as far back last season. In the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League.
They've had a very great run.
Very good
this
run.
Season,
and then they keep maintaining the same squad.
Yeah.
But then Chelsea, they've even in this particular tournament, Chelsea has made a lot of twists. They brought in Liam Delap.
Yes.
They signed him in this tournament.
Yes.
And then also Joao Pedro, who has featured 1.5 matches. Because the first match he had 20 minutes.
A little bit of time.
It's not even up to 90 minutes. So Chelsea kept reinforcing their squad, while PSG has been very consistent with their squad. They don't do too many rotations.
Yes. Luis Enrique is very strict.
The only thing they do is either who is going to play as the
who is going to start?
Either Barcola or Ousmane Dembele. And we all know Ousmane Dembele starts any day.
Exactly.
Except when he got injured.
Exactly.
So this is a very, very interesting game. But then we look at Chelsea. Chelsea from London, England. What do you think they should do going into this game? If they are to make anything meaningful out of this game.
So if you know the PSG team and if you've seen them play in recent times, you know that because they push forward a lot, they leave a lot of spaces uncovered behind. So if Chelsea can penetrate through those spaces, they can easily put the goals behind the net.
Talk of spaces, we know John Neto is no introduction.
Exactly. So if Chelsea are able to get there, there's no stopping.
And then what should we want PSG?
But knowing PSG and then knowing that they know Chelsea's game,
they score a lot of goals.
I'm sure they will also like to cover their back. They would like to cover their back.
So what do you think is Manchester? Sorry, I keep saying Manchester.
Manchester City. Please leave our host alone.
What do you think is PSG's strongest department in the football? Defensive, goalkeeping, or attack? What do you think is their spine? Yes.
So far, defense and attack.
Defense and attack.
No, not so much defense, but attack.
Attack. Okay.
They are very good attackers.
Yes, Kvaratskhelia.
Yes, they are very, very good at.
Sergio.
And all of them can rise to the occasion at any time.
Yes.
They don't even really play set pieces. Everybody freely flows. And even if maybe Dembele is playing a false 9, he can rise to the task.
Yes.
Exactly. But I don't know about Chelsea's quality. And looking at the fact that they've had new players just for this tournament alone, I don't know how, together the team is. So I can't really tell their quality.
So what about, there's this assessment that PSG's midfield trio should be in the competition of greatest ever midfield, which is Fabian Ruiz, Joao Neves, and then Vitinha.
It's given MSN.
MSN was an attacking threat.
No, but like looking at the trio, right? It's given MSN. But at the same time, maybe it's too early to judge. It's just one season.
Oh, okay.
It's just one season.
Yes,
so looking at what City did, looking at what City, City came, swept,
everything,
and
PSG
then
they swept everything. They only left with this one.
So people are saying that
on record,
maybe
PSG has just one cap, which is this particular match, to set a record as the first team ever to win close to 6 or 7.
This
to
will
win
be
7 titles in a calendar year.
Yeah.
Mind you, they won every single title.
Everyone.
Every single title they've participated in this season. They've won the Coupe de France. Like 4 titles in France already.
Yeah.
And then 1 in Europe, making it 5.
Exactly.
Then they won the Super Cup,
yeah, they did win Super Cup.
And then they are winning
they won.
And on the verge. They are on the verge. So come on, they are just a step away from making history.
Yeah.
Okay, so the stage is set, closing ceremony. All that we can see, as you can see, we can see all the flags on stage, singing to the national anthem of the USA. We are sorry we can't bring you this live feed, but then I'll be running you through us and when the sequence goes through, and then you can see the stadium is packed. Bet,
Stadium is
yes,
packed.
so Best Live Stadium. What do you make of this particular stadium? This is the same stadium that will host the World Cup finals.
Yeah, so 80K I'm told. So this stadium,
MetLife.
I think this is the fullest it's been in this tournament. Yes, this is the
80K.
fullest. Yeah, this is the fullest it has been in this tournament.
Okay, I think Inter Miami put similar.
Inter Miami was about 72 or 60. It's between 60 to 72.
Okay.
Yes, so I think because it was the opening game, so it's only fair that on the closing day, you know, the capacity is up to capacity.
Yes. And then we all know USA. For the fact is they are not so much of a football nation. Yes.
USA
they
is
want
not a big
yes they want the b-ball, basketball. Yes. So but then they've done very well in terms of hosting and then everything, accommodation, everything.
In the last 2 years, I think Messi's affiliation with
has really helped
American football has really
they don't even call it football.
Put their interest into it.
They don't even call it football. This
exactly.
is soccer.
They call it soccer.
Yes.
So I think his going there has also helped them.
What do you make of the hospitality? There are no much.
There's no stories around. Yes, there are no
but then
stories.
the only thing we have is
weather.
the weather. Yes. How very unfriendly the weather is. And if you're able to put things right and then bring in some more air conditioners or coolers, I think we are good to go. Okay, so we are still watching Our Media Sports live on YouTube and other social media platforms. Kindly subscribe to our channel and then help us put this particular page. We really need your help. Kindly subscribe, share us to all your platforms as well. Give us followers, and then we continue bringing you the best of content on this particular channel. So once again, let's look inside the lineup of the Chelsea first. We will do both teams, but then let's look at the Chelsea team first. Because Chelsea on paper they are the home team right now. I've seen some few changes, including Reece James being shifted into the middle and then giving Joao Pedro, leaving him as the arrowhead. So let me quickly run you through the lineup. Chelsea has Roberto Sanchez in goal post. They have a midfield four, which is Malo Gusto, the French international, who will be coming up against another French opposition. And then they have Trevor Chalobah, the English international as well. And then Levi Coro, two English players playing in midfield. And then also the Spanish wild dog, Marco Correa.
Now,
so this is Chelsea's.
Who is Mark pairing on the opposite side?
Pedro Neto, of course.
Okay.
Or no, on the opposite side, it will be Desiree.
Desiree.
So let me run our BS through the lineup first before we come in.
That's
okay, so let me repeat again. They have Robert Sanchez in goal post, Malo Gusto, Trevor Chalobah, Levi Coro, and then Marco Correa as their defense unit. And then also we come to midfield. Reece James playing double pivot with Moises Caicedo. I think this has come to surprise to many Chelsea fans in the football, because Reece James normally plays at the right back, but then the coach knows best and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And then also when you come to the attacking force, they have Cole Palmer playing from the right side and then leaving Enzo Fernandez in the center of just behind the striker, with Pedro Neto also playing at the far wings, and then the guy in form, Joao Pedro. So that's Chelsea's lineup with their coach Enzo Maresca. Okay, so to PSG's lineup also, they have Gianluigi Donnarumma, who is in goal post, the Italian international, Achraf Hakimi from Morocco, Marquinhos, and then Beraldo. Marquinhos is the captain of the side, and then Nuno Mendes, one of the best defenders in recent years. They have a midfield trio, unchangeable trio, dependable trio, a very, very good midfield trio in the João Neves and then Vitinha plus Fabian Ruiz. These are the midfielders we've been talking about. The midfielders giving every opposition nightmares. In attack, they have their powerful front three. They have Vicha Kvaratskhelia, who play at the left side of attack, leaving Ousmane Dembele as a decoy, and then also Desiree Doué playing at the right side of attack. So Messi, with their coach in charge, Luis Enrique, the Spaniard. Messi, we've seen the lineup. Are you surprised? First of all, let's do Chelsea first. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I'm shocked at Reece James. Why is he where he is?
Only the coach knows. Only him can tell. He has watched them in training and he thinks that's the best.
Is he up to the task?
We are yet to see if he'll be able to give us.
Because for a final game, right?
You don't gamble, right?
You don't gamble. you don't just think, okay, let me try. This is finals.
Yes.
I think
Which
Real
bring
Madrid
your
tried to do that in their last game
they got
against
humbled.
PSG, and then they really felt, the fury from them. So I don't really understand. But like you said, the coach knows best. I think he knows his boys best.
And then PSG, they've been consistent with their lineup for the past years.
Yes, PSG has played the same lineup and it has been working for them.
Yes.
And then you ask yourself, don't other teams see how fluid they
consistent they've been here?
And won't it be like a learning curve to other people? Okay, since these people have maintained their squad and their lineup, and then they keep. Why don't we have one lineup? But I also understand that this PSG team has been in transition for a long time. They've over the years, this team has been building this squad, and they didn't do it with superstars. And I also understand that Chelsea is also experimenting with this new team. Let's not forget that about 3 new players have been added to this tournament.
Yes.
So I also give the coach the benefit of the doubt and hope that he knows what he's doing.
Okay, so right now live on our media YouTube channel, please follow us, give us the like, and then also subscribe to our channel to reach more viewers. Please kindly share us to all your friends and then relatives to be able to bring you this content and then many more coming up. Chelsea are out of the tunnel. They all their 11 players on the pitch, and then it's the 10 of PSG. That's Paris Saint-Germain. So also come on the pitch. They are being led by Achraf Hakimi and the likes. So as they move on to the pitch, let me run you to the substitute bench of both teams. And then for Chelsea, they have close to 10 players on the bench, which includes Tosin Adarabiayo, Liam Delap came in just this transfer window. He's featured in 2 games
in the season.
Yes. So Liam Delap, Philip Jorgensen, the offensive goalkeeper, Nicholas Jackson though, what happened to Jackson?
Jackson is back in the squad.
Yes, he's done 7. Yes, he featured in their previous game, the semi-final game. He came in, he made a cameo.
I didn't think he would play this finals. But
he's on the bench, so he could come.
Okay, he's on bench. Yes. Okay, he may feature.
Yes, and then they have Andre Santos, the youngster from Brazil. Christopher Nkunku, one of the players that have picked form in this particular tournament. They have Malansa, Kiernan Dewsbury, they have Aaron Asilmino, and then Tariq George, Joshua Echampo, Mark Guew, Mike Pendes, Slonina Gaga, and then Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia has found his way back in the Chelsea team. I think he was nursing an injury. I didn't expect him to be in the squad though, but then he has found his way through. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm happy he's back.
Okay.
I mean, they need all the people that they can get.
A bit of stability to the squad.
For me, my surprise is Joao Pedro. He's made it to the first 11.
Are you surprised about that? A player
in their last game, after that, I was just asking myself, will Enzo keep him in the starting 11, or would you like to play him second?
Yes, you don't kill a player.
So exactly. So I'm very glad that he's in. I'm actually very glad that he's kept him in. But I don't know if it's going to work.
Okay, so let's go to the bench of the Paris Saint-Germain team, the PSG team. You can see everywhere blue in Paris Saint-Germain colors on the stadium right now. So they also have Personal Kimpembe, who's been on the sideline. He served an injury for close to 2 years. He's back, and then he's not been able to enter the starting 11. Even in the absence of Pacho was brought in to replace him. There's certain Beraldo, and then Kimpembe still doesn't get into the squad.
You don't get a pass in the PSG squad just because you've recovered from an injury.
He was their captain before going on injury.
Luis doesn't play. He's in to win.
Okay.
So if he can't be assured of your quality, you've seen him play. You've seen him play across different leagues. He does not play when it comes to his selection. And I think it has come to everybody has now seen it that maybe he has to be sure of you, or maybe in the next season, pre-season, maybe he could feature.
Okay, so they also have Lee Kan in midfielder, and then Gabriel Moscado, Seni Mlulu, Bradley Barcola, one of the very skilled players I've ever watched.
Are you sure?
I saw how he tormented Rudiger and co in their last match.
But I feel like he He also caused them a lot of chances in their last game.
Yes, he misfires a lot of times.
His finishing was not the best.
Okay,
yes.
Okay, very good observation. And then also Warren Ziar Emery, who one of the players I know will surely come in.
He has to.
Yes, he's traveling a lot to enter into this lineup. But then, as you said, the consistency and then how Luis Enrique doesn't really take chances.
In the second half, Luis can change up to 6 men. So anything, you can leave anything to
They
chance.
might even go on extra time.
Exactly.
So it's possible. So,
it's a big game.
Yeah, and they also have Mativ Savonov, and then Noham Kamara, Ibrahim Mbai, and then Aranoa Tenas on bench. So yes, these are the men coming toe to toe or head to head with each other in this particular game. As we can see, Paris Saint-Germain getting ready for kickoff. They are in the center line, having a pep talk, ready for the match. And then on the other hand, you can see Chelsea as well. So let me quickly run into the lineup again before we kickstart. Chelsea has Roberto Sanchez, Malo Gusto, Trevor Chalobah, and then Liverpool, Marco Cucurella in defense. They have Reece James and then Moises Caicedo playing as midfield pivot, and Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, and then Joao Pedro in as the front four attack. Chelsea are playing 4-2-3-1 formation. We go to PSG. They have Gianluigi Donnarumma, Ashraf Hakimi, Marquinhos, Lucas Berrado, Nuno Mendes in defense. Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, and Joao Neves in midfield, and also Vicha Kvaratskhelia, Ousmane Dembele, and then the Serie. They are going with the traditional 4-3-3 formation. So everything, the stage is set, players are ready, announcer is announcing the squad. In about some few seconds, kickoff will go on. Chelsea in your are currently, they are saying a word of prayer. Do you think prayer will save them?
They need it at this point. Everybody, whatever you worship, please just go on your knees.
Okay,
even
so
the fans at home.
This is we are bringing you live feed from the MetLife Stadium in USA. This is the grand finale of the FIFA Club World Cup, the first ever edition, which features 32 teams, and then all the 30 teams, other 30 teams are home watching Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain feature in the final. So this is the grand finale, and then we are bringing you live commentary. Please do subscribe to our page, give us notification, and then recommend us to other people to also have a feel of what we are doing right here in our studios. Follow us on other social media handles as well, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever. Just type Our Media Sports and then we are good to go. Give us a notification button and also press on watch live, and then always catch us live as we bring you all sporting events on this platform. So my name is Courage. I'm doing this with Messi. We are bringing you the first 45 minutes of action. It's a match between Chelsea and PSG in the Club World Cup finals. Messi, your final message before we kickstart.
All the best. All the best.
Okay, so Chelsea has just kicked the ball, and then Chelsea are in possession now. Goalkeeper Roberto Sanchez sends a long one in, searching for Joao Pedro, but then no, his ball is back to the PSG goalkeeper. He leaves it to his defender Berrado. Berrado will find Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes searching, sends a long one in, searching for the Serie, but no. Liverpool will grab it and then keep it simple for his goalkeeper. Sanchez has a lot of options, waiting on the ball, kicks one in, searching for Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer also finds Enzo Fernandez. Enzo on the run, he sends a true pass into Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro has one-on-one with Nego, but then he leaves it to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is in the 18 yards box, cross one in, but then an easy catch for Gianluigi Donnarumma. So first threat from Chelsea. What do you think of this?
I'm excited.
Okay, so as usual, PSG will start from the back. Captain Fantastic Marquinhos on the ball, leaves it to Ashraf Hakimi in the flank. Hakimi coming forward, pass, leaves it to, what a beautiful interchange of passes over there between Hakimi and then Fabian Ruiz. The ball is back to Berrado. Fabian Ruiz takes it, but then there's a loose ball to Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro, no, it's being blocked away by Marquinhos. Joao Pedro still on attack, tries to guide the ball for a corner. First corner of the game, Messi.
Now Chelsea is mounting intense pressure on PSG, and I'm sure they don't know what hits them, but they have to find their feet before they get one behind the goal post. Okay,
so it's the first corner of the game. Ball taken quickly to Cole Palmer at the far end. It comes back to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto have shifted from right to left. He's holding on the ball, caressing the ball, sends it back to Palmer. Palmer tries one to Rich James. Rich James lays a true ball in for Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, what will he do? Okay, hands on a bit, sends a teasing crossing. Cucurella with us. No. So ball is back to Levi Colwill from the other side. Chelsea has a chance. Chelsea are still pressing. Levi Colwill on the right side of attack, but referee whistles for a foul. Referee has whistled for an infringement. Was it an offside call? Yes, I think offside against Joao Pedro. Media platforms. So for the first 5 minutes, Chelsea has been on top, pressing and then pressing and then pressing the PSG's defense line with chief tormentor Pedro Neto and then Pedro, the main characters pressing PSG. Okay, so Rich James on the ball, guides it very beautifully, sends it to Palmer. Palmer on one. Can he go past Fabian Ruiz? Will he leave it to no Palmer? Palmer turns again and then Fabian Ruiz eventually wins the ball. Chelsea in very good position. What a beautiful clearance from Nuno Mendes. That was an acrobatic clearance, and then Rich James mops it up finally for Chelsea. Chelsea are still in control of the game. Moises Caicedo sends a long searching one to Malo Gusto to chase, but then it's out of touch, and then it's a welcome goal kick for PSG. Messi, first 5 minutes, Chelsea slightly on top.
This is electrifying. This is like one of the most electrifying 5 minutes throughout this whole tournament. Not gonna lie, this is like a lot of heat.
The semi-final game involving Real Madrid and then PSG. First 5 minutes.
It was because of the mistakes Real Madrid kept making, right?
Yeah.
But if PSG also don't take care, Chelsea may give them one to think about.
Okay, so goal kick for PSG. He kicks a long one. He's searching for Kvaratskhelia, but then the Georgian has impeded the French international player Malo Gusto for a foul ball. Ball to be kicked by Malo Gusto. He's coming with a bit of, but the referee says a true ball instead. He sends it to Chalobah. Chalobah goes to Levi Colwill. Colwill gives the ball to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo finds Palmer quickly. Will Palmer keep it in charge? Yes, he does. Palmer. Palmer. One-on-one with Nuno Mendes. He's not able to dribble past him, but no, Malo Gusto does it perfectly. Gusto still keeping possession for Chelsea. Will he pass the ball? Yes, he does. He goes to Rhys James. Rhys James controls very beautifully. He leaves it to Caicedo. Caicedo lays a wall pass to Rhys James back. James to Chaluba. Chaluba leaves it to Libai Koyo. Koyo sets Caicedo in the right middle. Gives it to him. Now, Caicedo leaves the ball, and then Kopama is on 1v1 with Barredo. The ball is back to Rhys James. What will Rhys James do? He sends a long one to Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez he leaves it to Pedro Neto with his magician left foot. What would he do? Would this be the first goal? What? No. That was a side netting from Kopama. That is the first clear chance of the game. Kopama. No, you don't usually miss from this page. How? Messi. This was a very good begging goal for Chelsea. What a chance to have banged the first goal.
They have clear possession, about 80% possession.
Woo! Kopama is right at the edge of the penalty box. How did he miss that? How did Kopama miss that? Woo! He misses by an inch. Chelsea were just an inch away from scoring their first goal in this final, but then it is what it is. An inch doesn't count. Ball continues. Gianluigi Donnarumma sends a long one in, searching for his attackers, but then utter control from Chaluba. Chaluba hurts himself in the process, but then he says, no, I'll continue. Sends it to Sanchez's goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it very high inside. Nuno Mendes heads it out. Chelsea still keeping control of the game. Rhys James calls for the ball again. Rhys James, oh, what a control. Rhys James sends it to Gusto on the right side. Gusto leaves it to Caicedo. Caicedo sends a teasing one in for Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro with his countryman. Will he take him on? Yes, he does. But then what a recovery from Berardo. And then finally, Joao Neves is able to mob up play for PSG. PSG in their white colors, their away team colors, and the Chelsea also in their blue traditional colors. Messi.
Yeah.
Since Chelsea are playing the kind of game nobody expected them to play.
Exactly. The whole time I'm like, who is this Chelsea?
PSG trying to calm down things. They are trying to play the game at their own pace, but then Chelsea also mounting players. You can see Chelsea close to 5 players pressing on PSG's 4 defense players, and then there's a long one searching for Achraf Hakimi, who is at the other side of Chelsea's attack. Achraf Hakimi, you can never tell if he's a wing back, he's a defensive wing back or attacking wing back. Yeah, so PSG are back in front again, controlling the pace of the game. Caicedo tried to snatch one from Luis, but then no, Luis gives the ball to Joao Neves. Joao Neves gives the ball back to Nuno Mendes vertically. Mendes gives it to the Georgian international Kvaratskhelia, 1v1, one of the best players to give. Yes, Kvaratskhelia couldn't go in. Gives the ball to Ruiz. Ruiz gives it to Nuno Mendes again. Nuno Mendes sets one, but then they are playing back way passes.
They are trying so much to water down Chelsea's energy so that they find their pace. Because you can see for the past 10 minutes, they have not had 2% possession of this ball, and I think they are getting frustrated, so they want to calm down the game.
Okay, so PSG, as we speak at the moment, are in control of the game. Fabian Ruiz is being brought down, but Pedro Neto, referee says stand up and let's continue the game. This is a game of physicality. Berardo with the ball, moving steps in, searching for his players to make the runs, but they are not making the runs. He's still keeping the ball, sends it to Marquinhos, the Brazilian international. Back to Berardo. Berardo sets Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes, bad first touch, but he's able to mop things up. Caicedo wins the ball in the midfield. Ball is being sent to the right hand side, but referee says play continue as PSG's player is on the floor. Nuno Mendes is on the floor complaining of headache. From the replay, we could see Joao Pedro running into Nuno Mendes with some form of reckless kick, but then he kicked the ball. So we can see the president of the United States of America in the stadium sitting right beside Gianni Infantino, who's also the FIFA president. So in this tournament, we saw Gianni Infantino going to the presidency's office to invite him specially for this particular game, and then he has handed the invitation.
Yeah.
What a very good gesture that is. Okay, so Ousmane Dembele is your shot. We've not yet seen him on the ball yet. He's been a pale shadow of himself so far in the first 12 minutes of the game. But then bit by bit, PSG has taken possession of the game with Vitinha trying the unusual. He kicks a very long one, searching for Desiree Doué. Doué keeps it simple. Gets what a physical play from Caicedo. Caicedo leaves it to Joao Pedro. Only get one-on-one with them. No. What a timely intervention and then good clearance from the captain of PSG. Quickly, the ball is being thrown in, and then another clearance for the PSG. Marquinhos, captain again. Captain is leading by example. Yeah. So they are playing 1-2 in. Enzo Fernandez controlling the tempo of the game right now. Enzo Fernandez for Chelsea keeping possession. He's been dispossessed, but then he wins it back again. What will Enzo Fernandez do? He sends it. He misplaced the pass, but then Cucurella will mob it up. It's a welcome throw-in, a very attacking throw-in to be precise for Chelsea, but then Desiree Doué is on the floor complaining of his leg. He seems to be in a bit of pain, I think caused by Moises Caicedo. Caicedo has been very, very physical in this game. Okay, it was Cucurella rather who went in very hard on Desiree Doué. So referee says no throwing for Chelsea, but rather a free kick in favor of PSG in their own half. Desiree Doué is up on his feet and then ready to keep it running again. Who is behind the ball? Marquinhos, the ball playing centre back, the captain of the side, is on the ball right now. I know surely he'll go backwards. Yes, he does. Gives it to Barredo. Barredo finds Luis in the middle. Luis gives it to Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes back to Barredo. Barredo finds his captain, Marquinhos. Marquinhos steps in. He's stepping forward, searching for the runs of his players, looking forward to find his player, but he goes back again, finds Joao Pedro. Joao Neves in midfield. Joao Neves also pushing forward. Joao Neves making sure Chelsea opens their defense. And then, yes, they does. And then he finds Achraf Hakimi coming forward. Achraf Hakimi with a very fine teasing course, but no, it's off the line for a welcome goal kick for Chelsea Football Club. The camera is focused on Cole Palmer for his earlier miss. Nobody expected him to miss that because Palmer is known for bearing this kind of chances. How did he miss this? The goalkeeper had no chance. He was just standing akimbo. But then the ball goes wide for a goal kick. Enzo Fernandez in your shots, encouraging his players to come up, don't give up. Let's do something. Can do it. So goal kick taken by Chelsea's defender, and then the carpet's long pass searching for Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro very ambidextrous, playing with both feet. But then ball is being intercepted by Fabian Ruiz, and then ball is finally back to the PSG for them to initiate attack. PSG moving forward. He finds Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes goes back to Berardo. Berardo gives it to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz finds Nuno Mendes again, and then now Kvaratskhelia on the ball. Kvaratskhelia, not so much of him this particular open 15 minutes. Kvaratskhelia sends it far end to his captain Marquinhos. Marquinhos finds Berardo again. Berardo sends a long ball in to Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi on the other side attacking opposition of Chelsea, but then sends it back to his captain again. Marquinhos finds Berardo again. So it's been Berardo. And Nuno Mendes has shifted backwards a bit. So there's this one-time pass to what a fine cross. Oh, what a chance missed by PSG. Desiree Doué was trying to set up his teammate Dembele on a silver platter where he could have just tapped in that ball from very close range, and then Cucurella to the rescue. He saves PSG on this particular occasion. What was Doué thinking, Messi? Should have just tapped in. It was a very cool ball. Should have just tapped in.
I think maybe they are trying to pitch Dembele for one of the favorites. You know, Dembele is up for Ballon d'Or. So all the goods
just maybe, but on stages like this, team first before individual colleagues, right?
Well,
Roberto Sanchez kicks it long one in. He sets Joao Pedro on 1v1 with Nuno Mendes. He brings in a nice cross. Would this be a goal? No. Oh, it's been calmly collected by the defense of PSG to their goalkeeper. Enzo Fernandez with that one-touch cross finesse searching for Pedro Neto, but then Marquinhos, what a player. Very good old Marquinhos. Yes. Mops up everything in defense for PSG. And then now Achraf Hakimi for PSG in his own half. He finds Joao Neves. Joao Neves goes back to his keeper in about 10 centimeters. Goalkeeper moves forward a bit, tries a long one in. Reece James tries to intercept. Ball is back to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto heads it, and then Nuno Mendes will guide that for a throw-in. It's been thrown in quickly. Ball is with Desiree Doué. He finds Joao Neves. Joao Neves goes to his captain Marquinhos will definitely go on his right side. He finds Ashraf Hakimi. He's been doing all the forward runs and then leaving Marquinhos to cover him up. PSG playing their own half. They are controlling the tempo of the game now. They have it now. So both teams have had one very clear chances and then missed. Guess the next one will be a goal. Okay, so it's Kvaratskhelia 1v1 with Reece James. He goes inside. Reece James still following Kvaratskhelia whilst the ball is with Dembele outside the 18-yard box. Dembele goes to Fabian Ruiz. He also goes back to Joao Neves in midfield. Joao Neves will kick a vertical pass to his goalkeeper. Chelsea in their own center, in their own half, 18-yard box. Ball is being cleared into the half of PSG. But then it's in a no man's land. Goalkeeper comes all the way from his yard outside the 18 box to kick it forward for PSG, and a Fabian Ruiz for PSG now. Dembele is with pace and everything on his side. Dembele finds the Desiree comes in a shot. What a save by Roberto Sanchez. This is the first shot on target for PSG. Goal post to the far side of throw and then mop things up. Donnarumma has sent the ball back to his 18-yard box, calling for his player to come for the ball, and then Chelsea are equally marking in that manner. So he finds his captain, Marquinhos. Marquinhos goes to Hakimi on the right side. The ball is on the line. So it's a tussle between Desiree and then Marco Cucurella. Hakimi makes a very good run, and then Desiree finds him equally perfectly. Will Hakimi take on Pedro Neto 1v1? No, he goes back to Due on the ball. He finds Vitinha will come forward a bit. PSG having fun in the half of Chelsea, but then not so much threat for Chelsea because all 11 players are back defending. Nuno Mendes just in front of the 18 arc will find Vitinha sends one to Due, but then Due kicks the ball out of touch, and then it's a welcome throw in for Chelsea Football Club.
You spot Sierra and Russell Wilson.
Yes. So they are big public figures and personalities in the stadium right now watching the Club World Cup finals. Cucurella with the ball.
Cucurella.
Yes, Mark Cucurella searching for his players. No one has shows. Okay, so Caicedo will find his goalkeeper Rob Sanchez with Dembele mounting pressure on the goalkeeper. Sanchez goes very high. Gets the ball to Gusto. Gusto controls very nicely, but then referee says it's out of touch, so it's a throw in favor of PSG. And then PSG will quickly throw that. Fabian Ruiz finds No Mendes. No Mendes goes to Vitinha. Vitinha carrying the ball goes back to Berardo. Berardo with left-footed kick to Marquinhos. Marquinhos gets the ball to Hakimi. Hakimi is on the ball, very reluctant. Hakimi relaxed. Yes, Hakimi will find Vitinha going forward. Vitinha being chased equally by Marco Cucurella. But now Dembele is on the ball. Dembele lays it to the Georgian international Kvaratskhelia, but then it's a very neat header, and then Enzo Fernandez will handle this quite easily. The ball is sent to Reece James. Reece James in the midfield finds Kopama. Kopama come 1v1 with Nuno Mendes. We take him on or pass. He said, no, come let's play. He's on the ball. He's going back to his own half, and then he gets the ball quickly to his half, but then goes very wide to find Levi Colwill. What will Colwill do? He's handling the ball a bit easy, sends it to Cucurella. Chelsea also trying to calm the tempo of the game, trying to play to their own pace, and then Cucurella will find his goalkeeper. Okay, so he kicks a very long one to Malo Gusto. Chelsea, will this be the first goal? Kopama, what a goal! It's Kopama! Chelsea strikes first, and guess what? Kopama puts Chelsea in the lead. Chelsea draws first blood. Kopama puts Chelsea in the lead. An assist from Malo Gusto, and then ball was well made by, what is referee saying? Is the referee denying the goal? What is the referee saying? Is he denying the goal? By the moment, Chelsea are ahead per the scoreline on my screen. Messi. Is it a goal? Because
it looks like it's a goal, but the players have a scuffle.
Okay.
I think they're trying to resolve.
So yes, confirmation. Cole Palmer won for Chelsea. Messi, first goal of the game. Chelsea are in front.
This is quite shocking, but yeah, I saw it coming. After 10 minutes in a game, it was clear who was going to have the leading goal, and Chelsea has it. So there we have a Chelsea 1, PSG 0.
Will VAR disallow this goal due to offside?
No.
Cole Palmer, you don't miss that twice. If you miss the first one, you need to make sure the second one. So this is very, very similar to what he missed in the earlier minutes.
Yes.
So he just plays this one carpet, low ball. But then is VR checking for a possible offside?
Yes,
he plays the ball very, very carpet. This was very low in between the legs of Marquinhos. And then look at the Chelsea bench there celebrating. Cole Palmer with the trademark celebration, breezes all over him. And then yes, Chelsea 1, PSG 0. It's 23 minutes of action. Ball back in Chelsea's half. PSG trying to press from Chelsea's half. It's a defensive throw-in for Chelsea. Malo Gusto, their goal maker, with the throw-in to Reece James. Reece James kicks it forward. Malo Gusto wins it again. Ball is back out of touch, so it's a throw-in to Chelsea again. And then Malo Gusto will take his time to find his player. You can see Caicedo instructing his players to move up above the pitch. Malo Gusto will step forward and then throw that one in. The weather condition is not quite helping, so you can see the fans very, very, very high there, being focused on the technical bench of both teams. Chelsea moving forward again. Pedro Neto will find Joao Pedro. Both Pedros combine to cause problems for PSG in defense. Referee says it's an offside ball. Messi, first 25 minutes. Chelsea are ahead.
This has been fun. And Chelsea have shown that don't discount us too early.
Okay. So PSG will start from the back. Nuno Mendes with the ball. Nuno Mendes finds Beraldo. Beraldo goes to Marquinhos. Marquinhos stepping forward. Who will he find? Obviously Hakimi. And then yes, my guess was right. He gets Hakimi on the ball. Saragwe coming in for the pass, but goes back to Marquinhos. Marquinhos plays a long one to Nuno Mendes on the far side. Nuno Mendes will go back to Beraldo. Beraldo playing as the middleman for PSG, and then PSG seems to be playing 3 at the back whenever they are in possession. So it makes way for Hakimi, yes, to step ahead and then make the midfield and attack very, 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 very fluid. So Dembele literally playing as the wing back. Okay, so PSG that definitely won't count because Chalobah won't allow you to have that one-on-one. Chalobah class is very, very nice in front of Kvaratskhelia, a very dangerous player to go 1v1 with, and then it's a throw-in for PSG. So you can see from the stands, Colombia fans agitating and then also rooting for the Colombian international Moises Caicedo. But at the moment, referee calls for a cooling break.
25 minutes played.
25 minutes Chelsea for cooling break due to the weather condition. Every 25 minutes is a cooling break. So if you are following this feed, this is our media sports page live on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. We are streaming live. We bring you up to speed and then updated version of sports news and then sports live events. Kindly follow us, share our content to wider audience, leave comments in comment sections as the game goes on. I'll read some of them to you, and also recommend us to other people to also follow us and then hit that subscription button with notification. So anytime we come on live to bring you sports updates, you'll be able to also get some for yourself. Follow us on all social media pages as well, our media sports page, and then continue supporting us to bringing you this and many more contents. So Chelsea and PSG currently 25 minutes is a cooling break. Both teams are on the touchline to cool off their sweats. Cole Palmer sends Chelsea ahead in the first 25 minutes with some bit of Keller into the far corner, very, very unreached. But look at this first goal he missed. This supposed to be.
I think that was why he tried very well.
Yes.
To be close enough to get the second ball in.
Yes.
And this is a wake-up call to PSG.
Yes, a wake-up call to PSG.
They have been sleeping for 25 minutes in this game, and Chelsea has shown them that we've seen you play, and we are marking you boot for boot. That's what Chelsea is doing. They are pressing harder than PSG has ever done. And it is showing on the scoreboard. 1-0 against PSG. Champions of Europe.
Against former champions.
Well, have you already dethroned them?
No, champions Europe. Chelsea are former champions because they were also.
Well, Chelsea are former champions.
Yes,
both of them are champions in their own right. Yes, but currently PSG is the standing champions of Europe.
So who will be the champions on Earth, on planet Earth, when it comes to football? That's what we are vying for currently. So I'll read some comments on YouTube. Mention your name and then send in your shoutouts and everything. I'll gladly read them out as the game processes. So someone says go Chelsea, someone says Chelsea, Cole Palmer, and then John Maha. Chris, thank you for your message. John Maha says Palmer. John Maha also says PSG. John Maha also says let's go. I'm enjoying this. And then this, yes, we really do appreciate all of you for tuning in and then enjoying this bit with us. Game is back in progress, and then PSG are in possession right now in their own half. Hakimi goes to Desire finds his midfield maestro Fabian Ruiz will go to Desire again. Due comes to Berardo in the ball, gives it to Vitinha. Vitinha has shifted to the left side of PSG's midfield, and then Nuno Mendes shifts inside. Nuno Mendes will find Kvaratskhelia comes back to Vitinha. Chelsea also pressing in the midfield there, trying not to allow them. So ball is back to Chelsea with Enzo Fernandez kicking a very long searching one to Cole Palmer. Will you get into the 18 box? Cole Palmer, what will he do? Cole Palmer. Second goal for Chelsea. It's Super Cole Palmer for Chelsea.
What the hell?
Cole Palmer uses his wing back Malo Gusto as a decoy to fire Chelsea ahead again, and it's Chelsea 2 in the space of 29 minutes.
This is beautiful.
Woo! Same technique, same composure, same delivery, same angle. Messi, what a game we have at hand. What is happening to PSG?
The same thing that happened to Real Madrid, I think. But this is more surprising because we've seen PSG.
And then we've only done 30 minutes into the game.
It means that both sides can even score before the first half comes to an end. And more.
Cole Palmer is really tormenting the defense of PSG in the space of 29 minutes. Same technique, same placement, same angle. Cole Palmer, what a player he has been in this particular match.
Now, if counting these 2 goals, right, he's had 3 shots on target so far.
3 shots on target,
scored 2 out of it.
The first shot should have been a goal. We should have been scoring first hat-trick in 29 minutes. Same celebration once again, the cold celebration, the cold Palmer celebration. Chelsea are in front. Chelsea has 2 unanswered goals in their disadvantage, and then here they are pressing PSG again right after they've reset the game. And then PSG are all the way back to their goalkeeper. But Messi, look at how tall and bulky, how long this PSG goalkeeper is, Donnarumma. And then Cole Palmer being able to
he's
always placing the ball. Yes, and then,
not expecting any of the
it's
balls.
Always a very feeble ball as well. He doesn't go too much with the power.
Look at the pressing. Look at the pressing.
Chelsea just not allowing PSG to have any breathing space.
Who are you passing to?
There's been a lot of tassels in that midfield with a lot of players going to the ground, but then Chelsea maintains composure.
PSG have any breathing space.
Trevor Chalobah, what a player he has been in this game. John Neves can't believe his eyes as Cole Palmer talks to the referee that he knocked me, he elbowed me. Cole Palmer complaining to the referee, but then let's see if he really did it. Yes, Nuno Mendes got his arms on Cole Palmer's face.
It wasn't intentional.
Yes, so referee will whistle for
a show.
Yes, for a play on. Then Cole Palmer is in bit of pain. You could see from his face. There are scars in his face. Chelsea with a very long one searching for Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with his pace. What will he do? He comes back, he gets the ball beautifully, comes back to his defender, Cucurella. Cucurella will find his goalkeeper. No, it goes to Levi Colwill. Colwill finally gives it to his goalkeeper, and then Roberto Sanchez, yes, gets the ball to Cole Palmer again. The maestro, what will he do? He gives it to Malo Gusto.
Gusto has been so instrumental.
Yes, Malo Gusto gives it to Cole Palmer again. Then Reece James the captain of the side, plays a wall pass with Caicedo. Rhys James goes back to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper sends a long searching one. It says the loser's position in that this PSG team has been their left back, Nuno Mendes, and then they are finding
what happened to Nuno Mendes.
Yes, that's where they are concentrating from.
You know, right now Nuno Mendes has 3 people trying to come at him, and he has not been able to pocket
really
one.
Been immersed with Caicedo winning all the tackles in midfield. Wow, what a team, what a composure. But PSG will never give up. They keep building up their momentum.
Yeah.
PSG still coming forward. They are trying to build from the back. Nuno Mendes on the ball. Plays one to Vitinha, but then he loses possession again, and then Kopama will find Pedro. Pedro will find Enzo Fernandez. Enzo tries a through ball, but then no. But then Caicedo, oh wow, some very good, beautiful piece of skills over there. Rhys James will mop things up, goes back to his defender. Levi Coyle finds Fernandez gives it to his lateral, Marco Kurela. Kurela finds the person right in front of him. And Pedro Neto is being brought down cynically by Achraf Hakimi. What a tough customer Pedro Neto has been to Achraf Hakimi.
Today, PSG has been
He just went past him with ease, and then he had no option down to bring him down for a foul. He's lucky to have gone without a caution over the Messi.
He would have been carded for this.
Referee instructing Enzo Fernandez to take the ball back a bit, and then he leaves it to his dependable defender, Marc Kurela. Kurela also says, no, you need to take it, come for it. Pedro Neto receives a yellow card. I guess it's for time wasting or talking. It's a very bad time to receive a card, you know. In games like this, you don't take cynical or, sorry to say, useless cards, because you go on a long way to hunt you. Imagine if you go into one 50-50 ball and then you lose and then you kick a play, another yellow card, and then a red card. I think Chelsea has mobbed a strategy of using the other end when Nuno Mendes is at the weaker point.
They just make a pass to him, and
anytime Sanchez gets the ball, he tries to find the empty spot. Not the usual mood of Luis Enrique on the touchline.
He's not happy at all.
But then he still has more time at his disposal to do something. PSG's attack hasn't been in the picture for the past 10 minutes. They've all gone to bed, leaving their defense do all the work. Nuno Mendes not usually coming in front, as we know. Berardo gives it long one to his captain. His captain, will he find Berardo again? No, he goes to Fabian Ruiz in the middle. Ruiz holding on the ball, but then Enzo Fernandez is chasing him down very, very wildly. Ruiz finds Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes, he leaves it quickly to his captain, Marquinhos. Marquinhos stepping forward. Marquinhos for about 5 meters is still coming forward. Now he finally leaves it to Hakimi. Hakimi gets Seydou. Seydou leaves it to Dembele, plays a wall pass to Hakimi again. Maresca Caicedo pumps into Hakimi and then kicks the ball out of touch after the referee whistled for a throw. That's a caution. He receives a yellow card. That's another very, very useless, excuse my language, card from Maresca Caicedo. This Chelsea player.
This is a normal style of Chelsea play where they press so much that they become aggressive.
You can't afford to receive cards here.
This is the style of, you see?
Yes, you push the player.
Pretty aggressive.
The referee didn't caution you, and then you go ahead to kick the ball, which this ball was a very clear foul. So why do you go ahead to kick the ball and then eventually receive a yellow card? Let's see if Chelsea will finish the game with 10 men. 11 men, I should say, because the rate at which they are receiving cards, it's a bit appalling. Okay, so PSG in their own half, quickly switch to Chelsea's half. Desiree on the ball. He wants to take on Caicedo. He fails. Caicedo wins the ball. Caicedo finds Joao Pedro, but the ball is far away from Pedro, and then Pedro Neto will chase Hakimi down, but then the ball is back to their goalkeeper, Gianluigi Buffon. Buffon fights Berardo. Berardo gives it to Vitinha. Vitinha, the midfield try hasn't been that instrumental in this half, especially. Vitinha is still caressing the ball. Vitinha sends a very long one. Sanchez will come out of his line to clear that into touch, and it's a throw in for PSG.
We've not seen much of Sanchez in the last 10 minutes.
Yes, but then this is a very, very good and timely clearance from the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Yes. So PSG, again, Kvaratskhelia and co has gone sleeping in the past minutes of the game. Vitinha not advancing into the opponent's half. controlling ball from his defense, and they've done well keeping the ball in their defense. But as the necessary thing to get in between the boxes is the issue of PSG.
They cannot seem to penetrate Chelsea's defense. Even from the from the center box, it's difficult to go to the 18 box with PSG and then Chelsea. It's crazy how much space PSG has, at their end.
PSG's Berardo literally just kicked the ball to throw in with no pressure on him, in the sense of fanning Achraf Hakimi on that side. But then guess what? Hakimi is known for advancing very, very, very forward. So he left his position wide for that throw in, and then Chelsea collects it very calmly. Ball is back to their goalkeeper. We do the usual cross into the opposition's half. Yes, he does. And then guess who again? Malo Gusto putting pressure on Nuno Mendes. Did he push him? No, he didn't. Nuno Mendes trying. But then what a pressure on their goalkeeper. Malo Gusto has gone from one end to the other, all in the name of pressing. And then there's a pressure on PSG as we speak right now. Then ball is out of touch, a throw in favor of PSG, but then Chelsea quickly collects the ball. Cucurella finds Levi Colwill on the ball, very good at passing. He finds his striker Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro couldn't control that quite well. Ball is back to Vitinha. Vitinha gives it to Joao Neves. Joao Neves goes back to his goalkeeper, and then Marquinhos is on the ball now. Marquinhos, Fabian Ruiz will get it. He comes forward. Bissell Due gives it to Hakimi. Hakimi back to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz goes very, very back. Why do they keep bringing the ball back?
They keep going back. And meanwhile, they don't even have people at the back there. It's always three people. It's always Nuno Mendes.
Goalkeeper punches, and then drop. Chelsea are on counter attack with Pedro Neto on the ball. Pedro Neto will send a long one, but no, his ball is gone to the goalkeeper with so much ease. And then, that was a foul, and then a card as usual.
Oh my God!
Chelsea is
applying too much pressure.
First half, Malo Gusto is the latest to be cautioned here, but in what a game Malo Gusto has had.
Too much pressure.
Yes, he went to kick the man. If not, Reece James, I think, could have covered that ball. Ball is back to PSG's Nuno Mendes. Gives it to Dembele, Ousmane Dembele, coming very, very deep to get involved in matches, leaving Bissell Due alone up in the striking position. Nuno Mendes comes forward, gets Vitinha on the ball. Vitinha. Will he play a long passing? No. Vitinha, they are still caressing the ball, and then guess what? Pedro Neto kicks it into the opposition half of the PSG's, and then goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma will come all the way from his goal post.
This is not the PSG we've seen this tournament.
Donnarumma still on the ball. Will he find Berardo? Yes, he does. Berardo stepping in. Berardo still caressing the ball. Berardo goes long into the midfield, finds and the idle Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz goes to Hakimi. Hakimi on the right side of attack. Bissell Due, what will he do? Bissell Due 1v1 with Chaluba, but then he guides the ball for a corner kick. First corner kick to PSG in the 41st minute. Would this be a threat?
I'm looking at, no, I don't think so.
Marquinhos running into the 18-yard of Chelsea. Vitinha has been the one tasked to take this particular corner kick. They scored. Vitinha, what will he do? Vitinha says, I'm kicking it in, but the usual one, he will not send it in. He gives the ball to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes come. Nuno Mendes. Ball is with Hakimi. Hakimi finds Vitinha again. Will Vitinha play the ball inside? Leaves it to Nuno Mendes. Oh, what a wasted effort. Ball has been wasted, and then Chelsea will buy a bit of time here. Sanchez guides the ball for some few seconds as Bissell Due runs into him, and then he's picked it up finally. Ousmane Dembele has been a mere passerby in this game. But then there's more time to play for. We are only in the first half. Malo Gusto guides it very nicely to Chaluba. Chaluba plays it very well to Kopama on the ball. Kopama attacking. Same formation. Kopama leaves it to Joao Pedro. Okay, goal! Chelsea are running rampant. Joao Pedro with the third goal of the match for Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea are running riot in this game. Chelsea has 3 solid goals unanswered from PSG. What a game we are witnessing. My producer and cameraman can't believe this. As you can see, my guest is here and she can't really imagine what is happening right now. Cole Palmer, what a player he's been. Cole Palmer combining with Joao Pedro gives Chelsea the 3rd goal of this particular game. It's only first half and then Chelsea. Wow, what a lovely finish from Joao Pedro. He just lifted the ball with a loop. He chipped the ball up above the very tall goalkeeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma, and then, oh, what a sweet through ball through the middle, and then leaves Joao Pedro 1v1 the goalkeeper.
Nah. PSG saw the match.
You can't say that. Chelsea Football Club are 3 goals ahead in this Club World Cup Championship, and then it's only the first half.
First half.
Pedro Neto and Gianluigi Donnarumma can't believe their eyes. PSG restarts. It's 43 minutes. We've hit 44 already. PSG still playing their own half. Nuno Mendes on the ball. Brings it to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will he take on? No, he's not able to take on his marker. He sends it back to the defender. Nuno Mendes finds Nuno Mendes. Chelsea still applying pressure. So much pressure. Press resistance. Nuno Mendes. Okay, he goes through the middle. What a play. What a play from Nuno Mendes. But then his ball is being intercepted, and then a very cool keep for Robert Sanchez. You could see from Joao Pedro on the other side gesturing for calmness. He says, calm down. But then Sanchez is not listening to anything rather than kicking the ball very high, searching for Pedro Neto to use his space. But then ball is out of touch for a defensive throw-in for Paris Saint-Germain.
Luis Enrique is not happy at all.
Luis Enrique on the touchline can't believe his eyes because they've never considered such goal in this particular tournament. 3 goals in the first half, 3 onside goal, but then referee says we are doing 6 maximum extra time in this first half. Messi, 6 minutes. I've never seen such a thing in this whole tournament. What actually happened? What would be the reason for 6 minutes?
I think the stops.
Which stops?
There were a few stops when
I literally didn't see any stop. The only stop I saw was the cooling break.
The first goal, right? The first attempt by Kopama. I think it caused a little bit of a few minutes. But hey, the referee decides.
Yes.
He knows what
if the referee says 50 minutes, we are doing it. You have nothing to say.
Yeah.
So ball is still with PSG in their own half. Cucurella went to foul his opposition, and then it's a foul in the center circle, and then Vitinha on the ball. Vitinha leaves it to Doué. Doué can't seem to bypass Enzo Fernandez. PSG keeps bringing the ball backwards. No attempt of going forward.
PSG is playing 9 men.
Chelsea's defense line, the 4 and 5 vertically are on break. Because no particular difficult ball for them to deal with. Moise Caicedo nearly intercepted back, that then the backline of PSG reads the game, and then ball is back to Vitinha. Vitinha sends it back to No Mendes, then finds the Cyril Doué, but then Reece James covers very nicely. Reece James defends acrobatically with Chaluba will obviously clear that ball into touch, headed back, and then PSG maintains possession again. Ball is back to Vitinha. What a bit lovely skills Vitinha from the midfield. He finds Kvaratskhelia back to Dembele. He finds Kvaratskhelia again. Across, shipped in. Chelsea, would they concede this goal? John Neves with a beautiful header, but equally met by goalkeeper Robert Sanchez.
Wasn't it a foul?
First couple of dangerous attack threatening Chelsea, but then Levi Colwill combines with goalkeeper Mendes to mop it up for Chelsea, and then PSG will restart from the back. Ball is back to Vitinha. Vitinha holding on the ball. Vitinha sends it to his captain Marquinhos. Marquinhos finds Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia back to Dembele, Ousmane Dembele. He sends it back to Kvaratskhelia. 1v1 versus Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto stops him. James coming to help him. Ball is back to Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro. What a workaholic player he is. He's trying to maintain play. He's trying to kill off some time. Joao Pedro. What a player. Joao Pedro hasn't been fouled. Referee says play on. Ball is back to Pedro Neto. But then no way here. No way you are going to score the fourth goal. No way you are going to score the fourth goal. PSG defends beautifully in their own half. Ball is with Hakimi. Hakimi lifts it to Desire Doué. Desire Doué plays it to Ousmane Dembele, who has come to the left side of attack. Dembele goes to Doué again. Doué to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz finds Hakimi. Will he cross this one inside? Oh, what a fine block by the Colombian international. Moise Caicedo with the dyed hair. Referee says it's a throw ball. PSG throws it in quickly. Caicedo wins it again. Moises Caicedo is being fouled. Referee says foul against Chelsea instead. Ruiz will kickstart very quickly. Ruiz holds up play, plays a fine through ball inside. But then Chalobah, the English international, the block in defense of Chelsea, will guide the Doué for a very, very welcome and then breathtaking goal kick in favor of Chelsea. Messi, 2 minutes to wrap up the first half.
This has been a shocking first half. And I think you can see it on my face. I didn't expect this scoreline this early in the game. And I just hope it turns around or something happens.
Chelsea are 3 goals up in the final against a fine flowing football and then scoring pre-PSG, and then that's the surprise my guest is actually talking about. 2 minutes to end proceedings here. You are still watching us on our media sports page on YouTube and other channels. Like our content, give us a follow, and also share us, subscribe to our channel, and also recommend people to watch us as we bring you up to speed sports updates on this channel. We have 1 more minute to end first half. Chelsea, I repeat, are 3 goals up against PSG's blank. And then in your shot, you can see the owner of PSG, Khalifa, can't believe his eyes because he thought his team were going to be the ones scoring the goal. But then, hey. Also, you can see in your shots, Luis Enrique, the coach of Paris Saint-Germain, also in disbelief at he can't believe his eyes. Game still ongoing. PSG obviously in possession in their own half. PSG, Nuno Mendes with the ball. Nuno Mendes will come forward, sends a very long one in, searching for Desire Doué, but Cucurella guides. Cucurella does, but not entirely. Chelsea will mop up, and then it's goalkeeper Sanchez with the ball. It's not a goal kick, so he can't put it. He handles it with very much care, and the referee blows his whistle for the end of the first 45 minutes, which sums up the first half of the game. PSG players will run quickly to their room for some pep talk as Chelsea players gather for a piece of talk before they even go to into their respective dressing rooms. Messi, electrifying first half. What do you make of it?
Shocking. But all the same, this is the final that we've all been looking for. So, all in all, this has been a great finals. The pressure, electrifying performances, shocking turn of events, that is. But we still have 45 minutes to play, so I'm looking forward to see how that is going to turn out.
Any surprises? Do you think there will be any surprises?
I hope that PSG comes up with a little more energy, because Chelsea is giving them a whole different dimension. Chelsea is matching them boot for boot in their normal style of play. Chelsea is doing even more than them right now. So I think they need to replan and then come better.
So you still don't fancy Chelsea winning this match, even despite going
at this point anything can happen. This is football.
Okay.
It's all not over until the final
What do you
whistle.
think Chelsea should do to maintain their 3-goal lead, or even add more, or even just win the game?
Chelsea should just keep going, but they should calm down on the toughness, because they are getting a lot more cards, and the same people may risk the chance of getting red cards.
What should PSG do to overturn the scoreline?
PSG needs to. They need more men. They need reinforcement.
But they have 11 men each.
Yeah, they need to make changes. Now, Beraldo, right? I think he's not helping. He's not helping.
In defense?
Yes, he's not helping at all. Nuno Mendes might be tired also. They need to change their defense.
Both coaches, you heard my guest there. My name is Courage. We will go for a quick breather. When the second half returns, we'll surely be back in your lenses. Kindly do follow us on all social media platforms,
Like
our media sports page, and then also hit that subscription button for us, and then turn on notification. Anytime we come your way of sports, you get something to feed upon. It's a bye for now. Catch you in the second half or second department of the game. It's still the Our Media production. Bye for now. Alright, yeah, welcome back. We are live in the studios of our media sports page, and then your commentator Courage. I'm here with my guest Messi as we bring to you live feed from MetLife Stadium far away in the USA, where Chelsea are playing against PSG in the the grand finale of the Club World Cup tournament. Chelsea are already up by 3-0. Yes, you heard me. 3 goals in the first half. This is the continuous coverage here at the Our Media Sports page. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, to keep you updated in this particular tournament and all. PSG on the run right now. Okay, so Messi, you are back. Another 45 minutes to witness.
Back to another 45 minutes of
We've seen PSG cause a bit of threat to Chelsea in the opening first minutes.
This is what they should have been doing in the first half. They were not pressing as much as Chelsea did, and they have seen the score sheet. So right now, game on.
Okay, game on. My guest says you are back on your screens. PSG are in control of the game right now. They control the tempo. Dre runs back to right hand side of defense for PSG. He's now moving to the far inside, but then the ball is kicked very, very far to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia gets a 1v1 versus Malo Gusto. He stands him in. He kicks the ball in. What a save by goalkeeper Rob Sanchez, but then ball is out of touch for a welcome goal kick. Chelsea has been threatened twice. They almost failed to mop things up. It almost resulted in a goal for PSG, but then they are still managing to keep the clean sheet.
Yeah, that's the quality of Chelsea so far. And initially, people thought that they came here by luck. Yes, we've all thought that Chelsea came here because they didn't face big teams, but they've come face to face with the champions of Europe, and they have shown that yes, we day.
Okay, so Chelsea in the ascending order right now. Cole Palmer with the ball. Cole Palmer, the guy that made the 2 goals. And then he's come back to Reece James in midfield. James goes to his right back. Malo Gusto sends it back to Trevor Chalobah. Chalobah finds Levi Colwill goes to Kurela searching forward. Kicks a very nice ball in. And then who is on the ball? Joao Pedro. Will he give it to Neto? He finds Enzo Fernandez, but then flag has gone up for an offside. Vitinha will kickstart very quickly. He finds the run of Kvaratskhelia, but Malo Gusto is there to mop things up, and then Kvaratskhelia has fouled Malo Gusto in the process, and then it's a foul in favor of Chelsea in their own half. You can see the PSG fans cheering up the team in the stands. Malo Gusto will search a long one in, searching for Joao Pedro. He's been knocked by Berardo, but referee says it's an infringement in favor of Chelsea. You could clearly see Berardo pushing Joao Pedro from his back onto the floor, and then the referee says it's a foul against Berardo, and then in favor of Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea players are moving into the 18th half of the PSG. Would they give a direct kick? Reece James behind the ball. He says Kopama should go. Will Reece James leave it for Pedro? Pedro Neto runs in behind Reece James. Ball is kicked to Kopama. Kopama sends a teasing one into no man's land, and then his ball is being guided for a goal kick for Paris Saint-Germain. In the dugout, you could see how serious Enzo Maresca is for Chelsea with his assistant giving instructions there. PSG wastes no time at all. They've restarted play. Ball is back to Marquinhos. Marquinhos finds Vitinha. Vitinha finds Pedro. No. He's not able to intercept. No Mendes on the ball. He finds Berardo back in defense. Berardo will go obviously to his captain, Marquinhos coming forward. He gives the ball to Vitinha. Vitinha in the middle, and then center circle. He turns 1-2. Would he go long? He decides to go very simple to Desiree. Plays a 1-2 with Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz goes back to Vitinha. Vitinha gets Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz plays a through ball to Vitinha again. Vitinha controlling the tempo of the game. Midfield maestro on the ball. He turns 1-2, still handling the ball. Vitinha, what a play, what a lovely bit of skills. He's be able to find. He plays a wall pass. PSG on attack. PSG. But Marco Kurela intercepts play and then clears the lines of for Chelsea. Kopama chasing Kvaratskhelia on the far end. Kvaratskhelia goes back to Nuno Mendes. Combining both feet, he finds Vitinha again. Vitinha coming forward again. Vitinha getting himself involved in the game more than he did in the first half. Finds Desire Doué, goes 1v1 with Pedro Neto. Chelsea chasing shadows at the moment. Will they be able to settle down, or will PSG utilize on this opportunity to at least get themselves back into the game? Caicedo kicks the ball off Fabian Ruiz, but then PSG still in possession. Nuno Mendes goes all the way to Desire Doué. Hakimi on the ball, brings it back to Nuno Mendes. Dembele tries to win the ball off, but then Reece James wins it. And Enzo Fernandez is able to keep the ball in possession for Chelsea. The attack is back. Desire Doué, leg over, very sweet level. He takes on, but oh, what a save! Whoa, wow! That was a world-class save from Sanchez to deny Dembele of scoring the first goal for PSG. PSG will kick one in again, but then off it goes for a throw-in in favor of Chelsea. Messi, Roberto Sanchez in this particular game, what a game he's had.
He's using hands, feet, head. He's using his whole body to keep Chelsea,
what a pillar.
Clean sheets for Chelsea and keep them in the lead. He's done so well.
Luis Enrique thought he had pulled one back, but no. Sanchez says no way for you. Throwing for Chelsea. Guerrero throws it in, searching for Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro making runs. He gets it. Chelsea on counter attack. Kopama. Will he raise up his head and then find Pedro Neto? No. Kopama sends it to Joao Pedro again. Pedro holding on play. Under no pressure at all. The Brazilian international. This is third official match for Chelsea. He's still with the ball. He's guarding the ball nicely at the moment. He's been brought down by Fabian Ruiz. Referee says play must continue. Joao Pedro is back on his feet. Ball is in the hands of Marquinhos, the captain for PSG. He finds Hakimi. Hakimi also gives the ball to Desire Doué. Doué making some runs. PSG having an improved version of what they did in the first half. Nuno Mendes comfortably controlling the ball. Midfield maestro, Vitinha escapes through. Ball is with Dembele now. Dembele, will he be able to take on? Plays the ball into an empty zone and there's no PSG player there to convert. Chelsea in possession right now. Pedro Neto, will he use his space? He's been brought down. Referee says an infringement and then foul. No, referee says play on. Fabian Ruiz on the ball. And then gives the ball to Kvaratskhelia. He tries to tease one in, but then what a block from Reece James. For a corner in favor of PSG. But then Enzo Fernandez is still on the floor. Vitinha wastes no time at all. Kicks the ball to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes finds an empty zone. But then Reece James will clear one outside again for another throw in favor of PSG. Hakimi throws the ball to Nuno Mendes again. Nuno Mendes. He finds Joao. Oh, what a drive from the Desire Doué from distance. Misses by an inch. PSG still pressuring Chelsea. They are still pressuring Chelsea for at least a consolation. Very fine kick from the Desire Doué, but it's off target. Chelsea will restart play here. Sanchez sends a very long one in. Joao Pedro, 1v1 with Berardo. Joao Pedro, he skips through. Referee says stand up. VAR check unless the ball gets out of touch. Vitinha, able to use his body balance to skip past 3-4 Chelsea players. He finds Doué. Doué leaves the ball to Hakimi. Hakimi delaying a bit. Hakimi finds Fabian Ruiz. Goes back to his captain, Marquinhos. Marquinhos sends a long one to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes skipping through, but then he's been blocked by Reece James. Pedro Neto on the ball now. Leaves it to Kopama. Reece James leaves it to Kopama. Kopama takes one person on. No match at all for Kopama against Fabian Ruiz. He goes past him. Leaves the ball to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto goes to Rhys James. Rhys James turning and then finding Moises Caicedo. Caicedo leaves it to Chalobah. Chalobah will find Caicedo again. Chelsea control the tempo of the game right now. Gurela has made himself available back. Caicedo says no. He goes to Levi Coro. Coro back to Rhys James. Rhys James to Caicedo. Caicedo gives the ball to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto will find. Will he find Pedro Neto? Yes, he does. Kopama on the ball right now. Kopama sees Caicedo and plays it to him. Caicedo leaves it for Rhys James. Rhys James will find Levi Coro. Coro gets Cucurella on the ball. Joao Neto. Oh, Chelsea are playing some very beautiful football at the moment, and then referee says it's an illegal tackle on Enzo Fernandez, who is in some amount of pain right now on the floor. Messi, 10 minutes into the second half. What has been your observation so far?
Chelsea is still playing.
No, this was a foul.
Yeah, Chelsea is still playing.
Was that not a foul?
Oh, it was.
Right in the 18-yard box of PSG, Joao Pedro was brought down by Berardo, but referee said no, game must continue.
That would have been a clear penalty.
Yes. I guess it's because Chelsea are already 3-0.
Come on.
It doesn't matter.
Chelsea
in possession now.
Yeah.
The ball goes back to their goalkeeper. Sanchez kicks one, searching for Cole Palmer, but it's out of touch for a throw ball in favor of PSG. PSG wastes no time at all. Nuno Mendes on the ball.
They actually waste time.
Finds Marquinhos. Marquinhos gets to his goalkeeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Donnarumma finds Marquinhos again. Marquinhos goes to Vitinha in the middle. Vitinha lays a simple pass to João Neves. João Neves, a very gentle guy, of course. He tacked in João Neves. João Neves fouls Vitinha again. Back to João Neves again. João Neves has no much options than Hakimi on his right side. Gets the ball to Hakimi. Desire moves to the center of attacking third for PSG. He sends a long one in, searching for Kvaratskhelia, but Keva couldn't control the ball, and then it's out of touch for a throw-in. In the meantime, PSG will effect a change, an early change. In the 57th minute, Kvaratskhelia, the Georgia international, will make way for the young little monster from France, PSG, to be precise, Bradley Barcola. So Barcola replaces Kvaratskhelia right now, and then he has had his first touch already. Ball is in the hands of Vitinha. Vitinha turns very nicely. But then Caicedo, what a tackle. Rhys James combined with Caicedo to cause danger for PSG in that attack. Oh, what a lovely pass. What a lovely pass from Kopama, but Joao Pedro couldn't quite get it well, and then he's been tackled by PSG for a clean interception of the ball. Desire having some bit of skills. Leaves it to Vitinha. Vitinha, surging forward. Vitinha. He plays a shot, and then it's out for a goal kick. Vitinha, we know, doesn't normally take a shot outside the box, but this time around.
Yes, the frustration is setting in.
Yes, did Sanchez get his hand on it? Yes, he does. Oh, what a fine shot. And what a superb save from Roberto Sanchez for a corner kick. I think that was bending inside. Yes.
It could have.
Looks like Enzo. Fernandez is still in some bit of pain, and then you don't know if he'll be able to continue, but the ref helps him back on his feet. He's still holding his thigh. I feel he has an hamstring. Is it a thing to delay time, or you think it's a genuine pain?
At this point, he's the captain. I think he knows what he's doing.
Okay, so PSG on the attacking third. He sends one, but Joao Pedro, what an intervention for a corner kick. That was going straight into the arms of either Berardo or Marquinhos. One of them could have just pounced on that for a goal. But then, what a time intervention by the striker. It appears Enzo Fernandez cannot continue the game, and then he'll be replaced by the Brazilian midfield young chap, Santos. So Santos, the now 17-shirted man, comes in for his vice-captain, Enzo Fernandez. Andre Santos being given some instructions by the technical bench in there. Santos has about 30 minutes and more to prove. This will be his biggest game the biggest ever game in his
final.
career. Yes, Sanchez, a very young chap from Vasco da Gama in Brazil, brought him from Chelsea last season. Couldn't break into the team, so he was sent to Strasbourg, and then he went there and accumulated some bit of experience, and then here he is from Strasbourg to Chelsea, playing right in the Club World Cup finals. So Vitinha says, go in, I'll kick it long. He kicks it long indeed, but then cleared away by the Chelsea players. I suggest that would be from Joao Pedro. Vitinha gets one again, but then wayward cross, and then it's a goal kick for Chelsea.
You can see the desperation is setting in for a player like Vitinha to continuously try to play long kicks. You can see he's visibly frustrated.
The PSG bench don't seem to believe their eyes as Chelsea almost cruising to victory here at the BetLife Sports Stadium. Rob Sanchez and Levi Colwill combining to take this goal kick for Chelsea. Colwill handling the ball with his hand, passes ball to this goalkeeper as if the goalkeeper is around the player. The player sends a long one in, searching for Joao Pedro, obviously. Pedro applying pressure, and then Kopama wins the ball, but Nuno Mendes is not giving up. Kopama, Chelsea eventually holding on the ball. Reece James sends a searching one to Kopama. Will Kopama take it? Yes. Kopama is able to take on Fabian Ruiz. Kopama still in possession. Kopama, oh, what a game he's having. Oh, Kopama, what a game he's having. Kopama and Joao Pedro combining to cause havoc for the PSG players, but then the referee says it's a foul. Kopama kicked the ball right into Fabian Ruiz's foot for a throw-in, but referee says it's an offside. Referee whistles for an offside against Chelsea in the half of PSG. Midfield dynamite. Vitinha coming forward, sends it back to Berardo. Berardo finds his captain, Marquinhos. Marquinhos goes to Nuno Mendes. In that three-back option, Nuno Mendes, not too much offensive-wise, but then he's been quite decent in defense. Oh, ball takes a ricochet of Chalobah, and then PSG are mounting pressure on Chelsea. They are coming forward, but then sends it back again. Martino again will really unleash another shot. He's turning, twisting and turning. Finds Barcola again. Barcola brings it back to midfield to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz gets Doué on the ball. Will Chelsea allow themselves? No. Chelsea blocks the ball very nicely from Levi Colwill. Pedro Neto in his own half, in no haste at all, passes to Marco Cucurella. Cucurella has been brought down by Fabian Ruiz, and it's a foul against the Spanish international. Hakimi is not having quite the game he's been having frequently. This is a tough task for him in this particular game. Once again, your shot, FIFA President Gianni Infantino, and then the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
And their wives.
Yes, and their wives as well. So Chelsea sends a long one searching for their striker. He couldn't get it. PSG players team up to mop the game. Ball is with Malo Gusto. Finds Chalobah. Chalobah goes to Pedro Neto. Kopama in possession now. Finds Caicedo. Andre Santos gets. Andre Santos, who is in possession right now? Chelsea. Pedro Neto finds Kopama giving instructions. Kopama. He goes back to Andre Santos. Malo Bustos, oh, what a strike, but it's off for a goal kick in favor of PSG. You are still watching the continuous broadcast of the FIFA Club World Cup right here on Al Media Sports channel. Kindly subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button so anytime we post any new content or we are live on here, you get notification to follow us. Send in your comments, I'll read them right here, and also monitor us across all social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all, as we post up to dated and then up to speed content anytime in our studios. Ball still continues. It's 64 minutes of action. PSG goes forward, but then the player is being brought down by Chelsea's Pedro Neto for a foul against Desire Doué.
This is mob action. This is
Pedro
mob action.
Neto literally held on Hakimi to stop his speed.
Even helping him with the exercise. This is brutal.
Chelsea managing the game. They have 3 goals lead. Joao Pedro in some bit of pain. I don't know if it's some sort of antic to delay or kill off some time. But then, at the moment, they're enjoying while it lasts.
Chelsea has the momentum.
Yes.
And they've kept it for a long time.
PSG with a free kick. Vitinha behind the ball. He sends a long one in. Sanchez will come out of his line to collect it very, very nicely.
Now Sanchez is, at this point, he's doing a lot.
He's almost in contention for the man of the match award for me.
He's doing so much.
He keeps hold of it. He plays a long one in. Searching for Pedro Neto, obviously. Neto finds his mate. Rhys James comes clutch.
It's frustration on the face.
Fabian Ruiz gets frustrated. Almost hits punch.
Oh no.
Joao Pedro on his feet.
He needs
Chelsea
to
are about to
before...
make a substitution with Liam Delap replacing Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto was in some bit of pain. I guess he's been substituted due to injury.
Pedro.
Yes, Joao Pedro.
Now 3 games for Joao Pedro, 3 goals.
Yes.
He
scored in the final and then scored twice in the semi-final. What a cheeky chip. What an easy finesse.
This is amazing.
You would think it's very easy like that, but see the height of the goalkeeper.
For a club that you just came to,
yes,
that is,
he's just kicked the ground running.
Yeah.
Liam Delap, the English international, who was also bought just this same period, is the substitution. Is the main substitute now, coming on for Joao Pedro, the Brazilian international. PSG loses possession to Kopama, but then Nuno Mendes managed to mop things up again. Chelsea has started pressing again. Rhys James almost bowing down. The Due has been the life wire of this PSG team, unlike you. Liam Delap getting himself involved quickly as possible. Liam Delap going straight forward. Liam Delap! Oh! What a save by Gianluigi Donnarumma! Liam Delap almost got with his first touch. What a sweet drive, and then what a save by Donnarumma. Donnarumma is a world-class goalkeeper for a reason. What a save! That was some insane save from Donnarumma. Liam Delap, instant impact. Liam Delap has had an instant impact.
Yeah.
What a save! This is a world-class save. With any average keeper, this should be entering.
Yeah, it should have been a goal because he had a lot of power too.
Chelsea players proving so much why they need.
No.
It's been a tussle between Nuno Mendes and then Liam Delap. If you look at Nuno Mendes' physique, you might think he's way taller or bulky than Delap. But you look at Delap, he's taller than Mendes. So referee has come in to calm tempers here. Delap being so aggressive on Nuno Mendes. But then, you know, a sportsmanship needs to come in contention here. So Pedro Neto will ship one in. Pedro Neto kicks it long inside. Goalkeeper comes to punch it out. Delap again, but then that was Kopama. It's a welcome goal kick to PSG. PSG throwing more men inside. It's the turn of Goncalo Ramos. PSG throwing more men inside.
Ramos was instrumental in their last game, and I think he should have come in a lot earlier. But do you think PSG still has a chance?
Rhys James, the captain of Chelsea, is on the floor. He went on the floor quite some minutes ago, and then he's on the floor again. I think the referee has called for a cooling break. Yes, first 70 minutes of the game, and then there's a cooling break already. PSG trying to effect some change before the cooling break. It's been very difficult for Nuno Mendes at this point. Mercy.
Too difficult, and they are getting agitated. Clearly, he needs to be subbed out. I think he's had enough. He's had a good season, so we should not allow him to suffer any more disgrace.
70 minutes of action.
Come on.
Chelsea still leading. We thought PSG would come in with
3
more
goals.
Yes.
70 minutes. We saw what happened with Madrid.
20 minutes more to
By
go.
first half, 3 minutes, 3 goals in first half, which means you are down for.
So far, are you impressed with PSG's second half performance?
No. I know they can do better, so I don't know
but
why.
they've come close on 2 to 3 occasions.
But it's not reflecting on the scoreboard.
Yes.
That's the most important thing in this match. The scoreboard is what it shows how impressive you are at the end of the day. And we have less than 20 minutes to go. So
a lot can happen in this 20 minutes, to be very, very precise. Chelsea can score more or concede more in this 20 minutes. But then game looks more like Chelsea advancing or Chelsea carrying the day, because they've been also threatened. Look at that ball, Landilap strike. If not for the brilliancy of the goalkeeper, it should have been something different. Yes, so Chelsea doesn't look like a team willing to concede or receive goals at this very moment. So cooling break right now. Chelsea in a comfortable lead, but then it's almost about Chelsea's two captains on the day. Reece James and then Enzo Fernandez making way for substitutes. We spotted Reece James sitting on the bench, crying for help. Sitting on the turf, crying for help. It's not yet confirmed if he'll be coming out or continue. But in the meantime, the cooling break is still on, and then PSG will use that as an advantage to bring in more fresh legs, with Goncalo Ramos coming in for Desire Doué. I think Desire Doué has been the best player up front for PSG.
Really,
so what's happening?
He's tired. Now now they are trying to mark him now. They are marking him extensively now.
Okay, so PSG effecting 3 solid changes with Achraf Hakimi, Desire Doué, and then Fabian Ruiz coming off for Goncalo Ramos, Mayumbu, and then Zaire Emery coming on. Goncalo Ramos is known for scoring goals.
They need goals at this point.
And then it's quite shocking. Hakimi, Fabian Ruiz, these players don't normally come out. So meaning PSG are in a very, very tight condition. Yes.
They are deep down.
Goncalo Ramos, very highly rated striker with very good physique. He's very tall, lateral, and a leader as well. He can score with his feet, with his head, everything. So he's been thrown on to help reduce the deficit of PSG and then probably go on to win the game for PSG. But Chelsea still mounting pressure on PSG. PSG playing the ball in their own half. It's in their 18-yard box, and then Marquinhos passes one to back. The ball is with midfield Dynamo. Vitinha. Vitinha goes to Berardo. Berardo goes to Zaire Emery. Emery finds Berardo again. Berardo leaves it to Vitinha. Vitinha coming forward with his fine technique, controlling the ball very nicely. A long one is kicked in, but this kind of balls don't beat Sanchez, and then it won't cross the Chelsea line. Nicely headed by Trevor Chalobah to goalkeeper Roberto Sanchez, who is in no hurry at all to kick the ball in. He finally sends one searching inside. Pedro Neto. Will he keep this in touch? Yes, he does. He goes one-on-one with Marquinhos, with Maibulu also coming to ball is with Maibulu. With Moises Caicedo chasing him down. Chelsea wins possession, but referee says it's illegal. Foul in favor of PSG. Mayulu, the new addition to the team, is really pulling some strings off there, trying to get something out of this for PSG. So ball is with Barcola, Bradley Barcola, 1v1 with Malo Gusto. What a timely intervention there. What a clearance there from Levi Colwill. PSG mounting some bit of pressure on Chelsea. Ball is eventually cleared by Kurela, and then he's being fouled in the process. John Neves is telling him to stand up on his feet for game to continue, but Kurela says, no, leave me alone. Kurela says, no, leave me alone.
He says, I need to take one for the team.
Kurela says, leave me alone. Ousmane Dembele is still in the game.
Ukureya. Oh, it was a foul. It was a handball.
Was that a foul?
Yeah, that was.
No, but his hands were behind
to
him.
him.
Yes,
Yeah,
so it's not a
exactly.
foul. Oh, the coach of PSG, Enrique, says
Enrique.
that was a dive, but then we from viewers' angle, we don't think
When
was
did Rhys James also fall?
Rhys James has been on the turf for quite some time now. Then Chelsea also making substitution. They are preparing Kenyan Dewsbury Hall and then Christopher Nkunku. They are preparing these two players to come on and then continue the game. Rhys James, obviously, one of the players to be replaced. He doesn't seem ready to continue the game. Rhys James, the English international. Will he make way for Dewsbury Hall for the final 15 minutes of the match? Yes, he does. He sends the captain armband to Colombian international Moises Caicedo. Chelsea losing their two captains in the people of James and then Enzo Fernandez. Yeah. What do you think?
They've had a good run. I think the team is communicating very well. So the captain's not even being there. It will not hurt them much. Enzo has been good, with his role, but since he left, you see, there's been failures over there. So I don't think they'll feel too much pressure.
So Dewsbury Hall, a squad player, he's been with Chelsea for a season now. He's had a very good impact with the team. He's been very, very committed to the team. Anytime he's been called upon, he makes sure he shows up. He's the player coming on for the very good and the workaholic Pedro Neto, while Nkunku replaces Rhys James as well. So Chelsea has affected 3 changes, whereas PSG 4 changes. Ball continues with Roberto Sanchez instructing his players to spread across, so he kick the ball inside. So all Chelsea players moving in front, including the PSG players, also running to their own half. So they Sanchez kicks a long searching one inside Dewsbury Hall. So Liam Delap couldn't direct his head to the other position, but then concedes a throw in, and then Mayulu will throw one in. Vitinha with the ball. Vitinha kicks it to Berardo. Berardo finds Nuno Mendes plays a very good one to Barcola. 1v1 Barcola versus Malo Gusto. Barcola chips one. But then Chelsea clears the alliance again. What a play from Chelsea. André Santos claimed he won it very nicely, but then referee says it's illegal. Caicedo says, come on guys, you can do it. PSG on attacking third right now. PSG. Bradley Barcola. Chelsea trapping him down with 2-3 players. Vitinha gets the ball. Vitinha plays it very wide to Marquinhos. Will he fancy a shot? No, he goes to his winger. Henry finds Dembele, who has been very, very quiet in this particular game. Nuno Mendes couldn't keep the ball in touch, but then John Neves bails him out. Ball is sent out of touch, and then it's a throw in favor of Paris Saint-Germain. Their coach still can't believe what is happening. Ball quickly thrown in. Marquinhos sends the ball back again to Berardo. Berardo finds Vitinha. Vitinha coming forward. Goncalo Ramos making a lot of runs. Vitinha's ball is up above, and then goalkeeper Roberto Sanchez will catch this very comfortably. Chelsea sends Liam Delap on the attack again. Liam Delap, will he finish it off? Liam Delap, oh, what a miss! Liam Delap can't believe his eyes. He should have climaxed this for Chelsea. What a save from Gianluigi Donnarumma, 1v1 versus Liam Delap. Oh, what a save. Liam Delap could have buried this. Credit to the goalkeeper, isn't it?
Yeah, he's done so well.
That's a mark of a good goalkeeper. What class goalkeeper? Chelsea has a corner right now. Christopher Nkuku behind the ball, but then he lifts it forward. The orchestrator himself, Cole Palmer, to effect it. Cole Palmer, you surely go short pass. Yes, he does. Gets the ball to Nkunku. Nkunku comes back. Oh, what a lovely bit of skills over there. And then it's a throw-in for Chelsea. Andre Santos, very composed. A 19-year-old. Kupama on the ball right now. Kupama managed to skip past 3 players. Finds Dewsbury-Hall. Dewsbury-Hall will go back to Kukurela. Kukurela to Levi Koro. Koro will definitely go diagonal. Yes. Levi Koro trapping his defender down. Levi Koro concedes a foul and then it's a throw. It's a booking offense, obviously. The players having some mess-up. Koro deliberately held onto the jersey of the running Vitinha and then he's been brought down. Bakula with the ball. Bakula will reduce the deficit. Bakula. Oh, what a feeble shot. Sanchez collects it effortlessly.
Samaba. Frustration sets in even in the stands.
Was that a way of stopping PSG's attack? I think that was a tactical foul by Levi Koro. Yes. Then receives a card, but then who cares? It's 10 minutes to go. Yes. PSG coming forward, still in their own half, but then reach the center circle very quick. Sets a long setting one in. Oh, what a break by Malo Gusto. What a game he's had this time. Nkuku goes sleeping. Stolen by Neves, but referee says that was a cynical tackle. So a foul in favor of Christopher Nkuku and then Chelsea to restart. But then what a stretch from Malo Gusto to keep that ball out of reach from Bradley Bakula. Malo Gusto. The moment Chelsea fans saw him in the lineup, they were like, oh, not now. But he's proven to be.
He's been a solid rock in this Chelsea lineup.
Yes, he's been used as a
decoy. He's
decoy.
Intercepted so many balls. He's pushed forward so many times. He had an assist, didn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
So Chelsea's player is being brought down again. Liam Delap. But the referee says continue, playing continue. So ball is back to Berardo. Berardo gets Vitinha involved. Neves gets it back to his captain, Marquinhos coming forward. Marquinhos finds Dembele, but then Dembele is giving no time to rest at all. Referee says the ball is a foul against Cucurella. He kicked Dembele quite too hard. Chelsea consider a lot of fouls in these moments of the game.
Yeah, the aggression is there. And PSG, that's what PSG lacks. Yeah. They're very soft. They're not doing too much.
Dembele comes to the middle, finds his lateral, backward on the ball. Will he come inside? No, he finds No Mendes. But then there is a foul. A foul against PSG. And then guess who was the culprit? Joao Neves kicked Marc Cucurella in his head even before the arrival of the ball. Would the referee go to VAR? Oh, that was as far as I can recall, this is about the second or third time a player is holding Cucurella's hair.
Cucurella. Get your hair out of here.
John Neves literally held on Cucurella's long hair. That was some pretty funny stuff. John Neves, the guy from Portugal, the Portuguese international referee, is going to the VAR. I hope this doesn't end in a more dramatic way. If anything is to be said about this,
to be a
red card. Yes, yeah. I sense red card.
To be a clear red card.
Yes, because John Neves had no business holding on someone's head. The ball wasn't
even.
Yes.
Oof. This was too intense.
Very.
That's the frustration I'm talking about.
Yes. How would you do that? How would you do that? PSG.
Possible red card.
PSG's stance right now becoming very more difficult. And then coach Luis Enrique can't believe his eyes. Referee is interpreting the situation right now. Referee says red card to Joao Neves. Oof. Referee has shown the red card, flashed it out to Joao Neves, sending him into the dugout. No, dugout is even more merciful. He's sending him straight into the dressing room, and then the player knows he's surely going to end up in the dressing room, so he takes no minutes at all. He's running straight into the dressing room with no complaint. How on earth would you do that? The game is even out of. I think at this moment, PSG are just deepening their own
woes. Yeah.
Messi, red card for PSG. 10 against 11.
3 playing a losing game and then getting red card.
5 minutes to end proceedings.
Yeah, they had it coming. They had it coming.
So Chelsea finished off the job in the very first half.
I mean, I think these days that is how playing with big teams are. When you get to them in the first half and then you press and then you make that statement. When it's big enough, you keep the momentum.
PSG still coming. Chelsea's player is on the floor, but referee says no. Play must continue. Oh, Moises Caicedo launches one into, but Caicedo will also receive the red card. Yes, for sure he will do. Caicedo also received the red card at the other end. He kicked Zai Emery right in the foot. He missed the ball and then kicked Emery right on his foot. Will he also be shown the red card?
So cynical.
What a scene. What a scene we are having, Messi.
Okay, so I think it was because Cucurella bodied him. So he retaliated with that hair pull.
Referee hasn't flashed the card out yet. Referee hasn't flashed the card out. What an escape by Chelsea. They are very lucky to have Caicedo still in action. Nuno Mendes fires one, but blocked by Marc Cucurella once again. Mario Gusto and then Cucurella combining to be a rock of Gibraltar at this very moment for Chelsea. A corner kick will be affected by Joao Neves. He sends one in, headed by Drisby Hall. Kupama continues with the clearance, but not too far from the 18, 30 yards away. Joao Martino kicks one out, and then the ball is being guarded by Christopher Nkunku, and then he celebrates as if it was a goal. The youngster from Brazil, Vasco da Gama, playing for Chelsea, Andre Santos, celebrating a goal kick as if he has scored. You know what it means, right?
He knows how important it is.
3 minutes to 90 minutes, and then time added on. Chelsea cruising to victory at this particular moment. 3 unanswered goal in the first half. They had a couple of chances in the second half, but then couldn't finish it off. Dembele complains, and then he's been booked. Christopher Nkunku on the ball. Sends it long to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper finds Moises Caicedo in the middle. Caicedo goes to this Hall. Same center circle. This Hall is being brought down. And then it's a foul against PSG's Mayulu. Chelsea are doing everything right at this part of the game, with a man advantage as well. Chelsea moving forward. They've been dispossessed. Bakula surging forward. 1v1 against Chaluba. Gusto comes to help. Will he swing that in? Bakula, he does. Oh, what a clearance. Giancarlo Ramos literally cleared the ball off Chelsea's line. Instead of guiding the ball inside, he cleared it instead.
No chance.
They are still on attacking. Third. Kopama will clear that away, and then obviously Liam Delap will chase it. Liam Delap gets the better of Captain Marquinhos, and then he's 1v1 with Beraldo. Delap. He loses.
Oh, not the fouls.
He loses to Beraldo, and then he gets himself a free kick right at the edge of the box. Everything is working right for these Chelsea players. They are just doing the necessary. He realized he wasn't able to get past the defender. He drew the ball back and then got himself in a very fine position to be fouled. 90 minutes is up. We are waiting on what the referee will probably put on. But at this moment, there is nothing showing that Chelsea are even going to concede a goal. To talk of losing or drawing this game, there are 3
Remember when
goals
the referee
up.
Ended the game after 90 minutes.
No drama. Okay, so referee says we are doing 5 extra minutes. So in all, we've played 11 minutes in extra time. Nkuku fouls Vitinha on the edge of the 18 box, and the referee says a foul in favor of PSG. PSG will kick that quickly. They have no time to waste. Bakula 1v1 versus Chalobah. Chalobah slides, and then oh, what a ball Chelsea are playing. Andre Santos sliced, get the ball. Chalobah sliced again, and then eventually the ball is being cleared aggressively by Moises Caicedo. Bakula on the ball, playing as if he has no goal deficit. He holds on the ball for about 10 seconds, sorry. Ball is back to Vitinha. Vitinha caresses the ball, goes to his captain, Marquinhos. Marquinhos sends a long one in. Will Chelsea clear the alliance? Bakula brings the ball down very nicely. Referee says it's an offside against PSG. Nothing seems to be working for PSG at this very moment.
Nothing. They didn't make the necessary runs in the first half. They didn't press on in the first half. They didn't penetrate through Chelsea's defense. Now Chelsea got the upper hand when they found their way into their defense, and they've really destroyed the almighty PSG.
The almighty PSG are being destroyed. That's what my guest is saying. You are still on the Our Media page, live on YouTube, Instagram, and then TikTok. And also you can follow us on Twitter as well. Kindly leave a comment there for us. We read them out. And then like our content, share us to many audience, and then also hit the notification button so anytime we come your way, you will get an alert to join us. We appreciate all of you tuning in right here. This is the BetLife Stadium where Chelsea are taking on PSG in the grand finale of the FIFA Club World Cup. Chelsea in fine possession and then lead. Chelsea are leading 3-0 as we speak. PSG's player is on the floor. Vitinha is still on the floor. Will Chelsea play the fair play? He's up on his feet now. Ball is Chelsea nearly taking a risk. Chelsea goalkeeper nearly dashing a goal out there, but then it's being bailed by his defender, Levi Colwill. Ball is back to Levi Colwill. His accuracy is unmatched. He searched for Liam Delap, who couldn't bury the game. Oh, what a turn. What a turn by Vitinha, the midfield dynamo. He finds Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes can't seem to find any space in between Chelsea's defense line there. Marquinhos on the ball. He plays a long one to Zaire Emery. Emery back to his captain Marquinhos. Marquinhos sends one in with his weaker foot, and it's a clean defense. Chelsea on counter attack. Christopher Nkunku. He'll delay action a bit because he knows he's already up with 3 goals. Liam Delap going towards the corner line to protect that. Christopher Nkunku is being cut very deeply inside there, and then a yellow card to Nuno Mendes, who's not having a good game at all this particular time.
Someone said Nuno Mendes must be played naked because he's not pocketing anybody.
Nuno Mendes receives a red card. Nuno Mendes receives a red card, so PSG will obviously play 9 against 11. A second bookable offense, and then he's been sent off. Nuno Mendes receives a red card.
What's a yellow? Or does he
Second
have
yellow.
Ooh.
No, the red card has been turned.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a mistake from my source. Nuno Mendes will stay on, and then he wins one from Andre Santos, who is on the floor. Referee will look no further. Ball is being swung in with Chalobah. Bakula went there with his shoulders up, and then he fouls Chalobah in the process. Chelsea bench already jubilating. You can see Enzo Maresca in his elements already. He's smiling. Just a few seconds away from Chelsea being crowned the world champions. This is our broadcast from Our Media Studios. We are bringing you the coverage of the Chelsea are already wearing the world champions customized jersey. Chelsea are already wearing the world champions customized jersey.
This is so
we are bringing you feed.
And the game is
the game. Referee whistles for the end of the match, and Chelsea are champions of the world. Chelsea conquers everyone to win the Club World Cup. Chelsea Football Club are the champions of the world after beating PSG by 3-0. Messi, what a game. What's your overall overview of this particular match?
This was a very entertaining match. For a final, it was very entertaining. And I'm glad Chelsea really pulled up and then showed out. Congratulations.
Chelsea players are jubilating. Jorgensen and other goalkeepers ran into Sanchez for his superb work, keeping Chelsea in a comfortable lead. Chelsea players are on the floor as we speak right now.
Oh no.
What did Donnarumma do there? Donnarumma went in a tussle and then pushed one of Chelsea's players. Donnarumma is having a word with Enzo Maresca. What did Donnarumma do there? Did he go in for the violence? Chelsea are jubilating. Instead of separating, Donnarumma bumped into Chelsea's Joao Pedro. Andre Santos and Joao Pedro were having a chat with Achraf Hakimi. Achraf Hakimi, the guest was saying, you talk too much. It's been tussles here. Enzo Maresca trying to calm his players down. But in the meantime, Chelsea are champions in the world. Chelsea Football Club, the UEFA Conference League winners, who passed through the back door to the Champions League. They are the least team. The reason they qualified here was because they won the Champions League in 2021.
2021, like
I'm beating the current Champions League holders.
This team literally passed back door.
Back door
6 times. And are winners.
Chelsea, when they mattered most, they showed up. They beat the European champions to win the World Champions title.
Imagine beating teams like Real Madrid, Inter
Milan,
then facing Chelsea and then losing to Chelsea.
Bayern Munich and co.
Like what happened?
With the team that faced
Palmeiras, Fluminense.
Cole Palmer, when he mattered most, strike twice. And then with Joao Neto, Joao Pedro also scoring.
I think Kopama is asking him, what were you?
Kopama is the player of the match.
Okay.
Kopama wins the player of the match. That was obvious, right?
Of course.
Scored twice. And then made one.
Yeah,
yes.
an assist.
Yes. Kopama, El Tosin Adarabiayo, jubilating on the pitch. Chelsea Football Club are wearing world champions customized shirts. Jubilating. PSG players still on the pitch. They surely get a medal.
Oh, they have to.
Guerrera jubilating the Chelsea supporters in the BetLife Stadium. Chelsea have beaten PSG to this title. Messi, you found out Chelsea has won.
Chelsea has won it once again. Their last winning was in 2021. 2025, coming up against PSG, current UEFA Champions League winners, and then taking it. This is a big one.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to pre-season and the next season to see what Chelsea has in store, because they've shown that, you know, all the signings we've made in the past, recent times actually, is now coming together. Looking at Joao Pedro, recently came, and look at the goals he scored. 3 goals, 3 games.
Yes.
Pedro Neto. The lap also came in, and then he made a lot of efforts.
Yes.
Exactly. So it looks like Chelsea are on the right path, and I would like to watch them.
What do you have in stock in the next season?
I would like to watch them go against some European teams.
So, just as we started, we've been with you throughout the group phases to the knockout stages, and then this is rightly the finals of the Club World Cup, the first ever edition. Now, Chelsea, there's a thing with Chelsea with Virgin Cups. So Chelsea.
Yeah, someone said that before this, there was this publication. Someone said we shouldn't discount Chelsea because Chelsea seems to win championships against big clubs.
Yes.
And once again, they've come to the party and they've
Yes.
shown that, yes, when it matters, when they want to, they will. And yes, congratulations to Chelsea Football Club.
Congratulations to Chelsea Football Club is what my guest is saying. We've been your way all throughout this particular tournament. This is the Our Media Sports channel. Follow us on our pages all across social media platforms. Give us the like notifications, tap on there, and then follow us and then interact with us. As I read your final comments before we exit the studio right here. Chelsea Football Club are world champions indeed. Chelsea fans jubilating from the stands as we speak right now, getting ready for their medal. The players are all over the pitch. Add-on is applauding now. Diana Sin are beginning to love football. Crashing on Courage. Diana, if you are crashing on me, send a DM. Search for me on Facebook, my timeline. Search for me, Courage Kwame Jide. Maybe I could possibly get my missing rib. Diana, right? Reach out for me, okay? Yeah. So on a lighter note, because of Courage, Diana, my lady Diana, I'm here for you. Go PSG. Sorry, unfortunately, it couldn't happen that way. Honestly, I didn't expect this much dominance from Chelsea. That's Ella Hans Bruno. Gilbert. Ella Hans Bruno again says 3-0 PSG already. I'm here because Courage is talking. Dromo, Messi, talk to us. Can't believe this game is Chelsea. Dromo says Messi, talk to Dromo.
Dromo, unfortunately, the scores you expected didn't come true. Chelsea are champions. Let's congratulate them. Congratulations to Chelsea. Okay.
This is shocking from Denzel. Denzel, yeah, his football don't write anyone off. PSG to win, Denzel. Unfortunately, it couldn't happen. I'm here for Chelsea. Dromo once again. Great commentary. Thank you very much, John Maha. When does she come live? Mercy is always on our platform, especially Facebook and then here. Mercy is always here. She's a presenter here on Our Media Sports. So he's always
here.
Catch
me on live
yes.
Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays.
And Fridays, yes.
And any other days that we have.
Yes, you can also join our TikTok. There are a lot of her contents there. You can just catch up. Right here, she's also single and very searching. So just reach out to her on the lighter note. I'm enjoying this. Thank you very much, John Maha. Palmer, that's Chris. Go Chelsea at Seb. So we really do appreciate all of you. Adom, Dromo, Diana, Esther. Esther say was watching calmly. All of you really appreciate Derek Nyamiye. Chelsea pushing. Yes, they've really pushed to the very end. Can't believe this is Chelsea in a Club World Cup final. Let's go, Derek Nyamiye again. Calvin Mayer says Chelsea is winning this. Yes, indeed, your prediction came right, and then they've won. Anna Marie Nsia, Chelsea, wow, yes, what a wow. So we really do appreciate all of you. We really appreciate you staying with us throughout this tournament and then capping it off all with the finals. All of you, we say a very much big thank you, and then continue following us, keep liking, keep pushing us to bring you more content. If we come live or if we stream or if we post our content and you don't watch, our show don't go on, it keeps us very low. But if you keep watching, sharing and then commenting, it gives us the very good morale to keep bringing up this. Really do appreciate all of you. We thank you very much for sticking and then staying with us throughout this tournament. But then for now, Chelsea are champions of the world. So Chelsea are enjoying their moments. This is where time will allow us, and then we say a very good evening or morning, wherever you are, depending on wherever you are. Merci. Your final word to our viewers, especially Dromo and Co.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I know we normally stream, and when we do, before we do, we'll also alert you so that you can keep in tune with us. Comment, like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook. Follow us and stay tuned to Our Media for more sports news. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, so in the meantime, catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow you have sports for us, right?
Yeah,
so Messi will come on your way tomorrow. Just monitor our channel, and then Messi will come your way with sports tidbits, and then whatever you lost here, if you weren't here right from the beginning, he'll cap it all. He'll summarize all in some very few minutes for you to at least bounce and then enjoy if in case you missed something. So Messi will be right here for you tomorrow, and then subsequently you also see me and then the rest. To all our viewers, we say thank you very much, and then to our owner of the channel, Sir Al, who is actually in the Bet Live Stadium in USA right now, sending us all the feeds, and then also sacrificing his time and everything, pushing this channel. We thank you very much for the chance and then everything. God increase this channel, and then may we win together. And also to our chief presenter, I start in for Josiah, a regular host, Josiah Okokwe, who is out of town. He's also joined Sir Alfred on the at the Bet Live Stadium, so Josiah is also out of time. To our producers and then directors, Esther, Benjamin, and IGP. We have IGP in the house. Everyone, the sports desk, and then to our boss, also Elikondo, Esther Kuma, all of you. We say a very big thank you for making this happen. It's a bye for now. Chelsea fans, enjoy, and a better luck next time to all PSG sympathizers. Bye.